Alright, sorry, I had to go get some stuff done, guys, real quick. So, I think
Gabriel cannot see any way to pick that up. Times Picayune, dated June 19, 1993. A front-page article describes the most recent of the voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new.
Oh, sorry.
The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crimes is fake. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article
With
about
my
the history
unfettered
of
demonic
Jackson
might,
Square.
we will rule the world!
La Plaza d'Armas, under French rule.
Thanks for
It
the
was
alert, bro.
used for executions,
Have fun watching
firing
Invincible.
squads, hanging, even impalement and breaking on the wheel. Yikes. Of course, these days it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star rising, all right.
Oh my gosh, man. You stop it. So...
My kidney's already floating, thanks.
go talk to her.
Seen any good movies?
I saw a great documentary last night on pyramid excavations.
You mean small, dark places that haven't been touched in centuries? Sounds right up your alley.
Well, it did help me gain a better understanding of your mind.
Hey, Lamb. I thought you were going to sleep, lady. What are you doing up?
Hello?
Let's give... Oh my gosh. Let's give Bro... Even though when Bro did lurk, it gave him kind of like a shout out anyway.
Hello?
Did I ever tell you that you're act...
Beast.
Be still my heart.
There's no one in...
Had any customers?
Alright, let me see.
You know you...
But then who take... Exactly.
Oh, done anything interesting?
By your definition? No. I prefer it that way.
Keep 'em busy?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny. 'Cause she... I think she ends up... I don't know what game it is. She ends up having a crush on him.
Hello?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Asking the wrong person.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research?
Sure.
I can't think.
I can't...
Okay.
Do you have message?
Nope.
Tell me about it.
What else do you want?
Just tell me.
I just got my master's in...
Okay, same
Nothing.
stuff.
Suit yourself.
I asked her about all this, I believe.
What can you tell me?
I told you.
Okay. Alright, so what else do we need to do here? Alright, let's get out of here though. Alright. I think maybe
got some
game
things
2
I
or
need to
game
do.
3.
Uh-huh.
Grace finds out she really likes him or something. I can't remember.
Hello?
So we need to go to the police station. I think it's all lowercase you have to do. I don't think it's the uppercase. We're gonna go talk to Darkwing Duck here.
Hello?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Do you know what Capri
Oh my
Sonka
God.
means?
Can't say that I do.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
Bunch of crazies out there on St. John's Eve, that's what. We're busy all night.
Really? What kind of crazies?
Your usual howl at the mooners, I guess. They don't look no weirder than them that comes in during Mardi Gras. Never can tell, though.
What can
I already told you, it's a busy night for us, pal. You want a history lesson? Go
Read
read
a
a
book.
book.
I thought it was a whatever the voodoo language is, but I don't know. Schattenjäger? I know that's German.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Yes, Darkwing Duck, I will. Thank you. So we can go back here and go see Mr. Mark Hamill. Or Mosley, Detective Mosley.
Gabriel can't do anything but that.
Oh, shush. Just go in there. And for those that don't know who's voicing our protagonist here, that's Tim Curry doing the voice.
Hey, Mostly.
Knight, come on in.
I'm trying to catch, like, how it sounds like Mark Hamill here, but it's very hard for me to know. Oh.
Nice polyester. Looks like something Mosley keeps around for formal occasions. Mosley was one of those beefy guys in his youth. Now he's getting lumpy. The badge in his front coat pocket is set off particularly well by the gold polyester of his jacket.
Which, why gold? Darn it. We need that thing on Mosley's jacket. Mostly.
It's not Gabriel's. Gabriel would prefer.
Oh my gosh, just open the door.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Later, Knight.
We're at 60 here.
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office. The security cage has been removed by the electrician.
So I need to set it. I think that's what I need to do. No, I said no. You stop being weird. Okay.
The door.
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about the hand icon.
Whew, it's hot in here.
Wolf it being weird.
Dang, the air conditioning must be on the blink.
Miss, maybe a little bit.
Are
I
you
can
hot?
hear it, but this was
Man,
93,
I'm hot.
so. Trying to hear how, like, Mark Hamill's voice in Mostly. Let's talk to Mostly here.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
How about getting me some coffee?
What am I, your slave?
Said the S
Hey,
word.
I'm working my butt off here.
Yeah, fine.
I want that on your jacket. Don't say the S word. Taking forever walking, you know.
Some people are never satisfied.
Yeah. Tell me about it mostly. Yeah, mostly the
I
detective.
think I'll
That's
just
Mark
borrow
Hamill's.
this badge.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing. I thought I saw something crawling on it. Just drink this. Thanks. Tons. I mean it.
Yeah. Well,
Gabriel would...
you can't hear? Yeah, I can't hear it either. I mean, like I said, it was in '93 they recorded the voice acting. Mark Hamill's voice in The Detective. And we gotta go to Jackson Square now. There we go. That buddy boy. We're gonna go to Jackson Square. That boy's just like taking his mom, pulling her everywhere. So we need to find Walk Skyluker. What is Skyluker? Which is funny because the voice that we know Tim Curry as being his voice is actually not his real voice. Which is funny how, like, some actors are like, no, that's real voice, isn't it? No, it's not. So the voice he uses for our character here is very close to his real accent. Oh, this guy doing some
That would be at
least very least.
a small boy is tap dancing enthusiastically for a lucky dog vendor. The vendor ignores him. The lucky dog vendor has his nose buried in a paperback novel. Gabriel noticed that it is not. Big surprise. One of his.
You poor man. Some way your paper. No, don't worry. I want to exit. What? Walk over here. Yeah, there we go. And if you've seen King, what the? Why are you staying down there? Have you seen King of Queens? Grace is voiced by the wife in that show. I watched almost all the King of Queens. Oh gosh, we got ads. Even though I dismissed it. Whatever. Mm-mm. But let's do some saving. Wait, where's my speed thing at? Oh, why is that going? Excuse me, with my speed thing. Very upset with that. There it is. else did Jim Cummings do? Hold on. See what else Jim Cummings did, because his voice. Dun, 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 dun. He did Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Darkwing Duck, and 400 other voices. Oh, but type is stuff. Oh. Wonder what she did. Oh. Nothing personally, I guess. I would power couple. Wow. Oh, windshield. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright guys, welcome back. So yeah, apparently Jim Cummings did a voice of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger. He took over Tigger from Paul. And then of course the Darkwing Duck and 400 more voices. So. You never got ads, really? Weird. Then... Open.
There's no one.
What? We're not tearing to interrogate people. Okay. I sped up this a little bit, because that's the walk-ins getting them. Here's a freaking art. There's the artist. Let's talk to him, actually.
An artist is taking advantage of the fine weather. Why be rude to the artist?
Why be rude to the
It's a
artist?
public park. The artist has a right to his bit of grass.
Alright. I mean...
Nice drawing of the cathedral.
Thanks.
It's really precise.
Well, I'm an architectural student, actually. It's good practice.
Those drawing tools are amazing.
Yeah, they're great for laying lines, angles, circles, anything geometric. It's pretty meticulous, but I prefer it to freehand.
Can you draw anything with those tools?
They're great for ordered, complex forms and patterns, but they won't help me do Monet.
Do you mind if I watch you?
Be my guest.
Do you mind
See if we can talk to him. I'm gonna just...
Could I ask you some questions?
I'd rather not. I really get focused when I'm drawing.
Okay, fine.
Let's leave, then. That's weird. Did you just bring a chair from school?
Hey, come back here. Hey!
Oh.
The artist would not appreciate Gabriel messing with his stuff while he's gone.
Okay, so we can't do anything. Excuse me.
Gabriel,
The heck, man.
there is
Just want the one thing to switch over.
Gabriel.
Does it have to be a certain spot? Oh, why'd you gotta get in my way?
Oh, unbelievable. Rotten luck.
Hard.
Let's talk to this kid.
You dance pretty well for a kid.
Give me some money, Dan.
I don't have any.
Don't block the view, mister.
Do you do requests?
Got any money?
No.
Some to eat?
No.
There you have it. No.
Do you do requests?
Got
No.
some to eat?
Okay. Give me some money, Dan.
Interrogating the little boy.
Won't be useful.
Could I get a lucky dog, please?
Not now, I'm busy.
An unambitious person? In the 90s? Amazing.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yep, I mind all right.
Why?
Because A, I don't know anything, and B, I'm busy.
Oh,
So, what we have to do, I like that kid. But we want to open our bag here. Give this guy our certificate.
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books, finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you, if you'll give me a lucky dog.
A lucky dog for a $20 gift certificate? Well, sure. Here you go.
Alright. Gonna give the boy the hot dog.
You wouldn't like a lucky dog by any chance.
Would I?
Satisfied.
Oh, you did? Gosh.
Thanks, mister. You got any special requests? Let me know.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Interrogate.
Okay.
You mentioned something about special requests.
Yeah. You got one?
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Can I? Just watch me.
Good. There's something in there I can't quite reach. Come on. Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing. Here you go. Yep. See ya.
Oh, he left me. No. Oh, actually, I want to see what this looks like. You got to look at it, but I didn't. Oh, wow.
Does not.
Look at the drawing.
It's a technical drawing of Saint Louis Cathedral.
But I want to look
This
at it.
is the
Whatever. But really. Oh, the kid was super creepy. Yeah.
How's it going?
Well, life sucks. I just lost 2 days worth of work.
What you working on now?
Just starting another drawing of the cathedral.
I guess you don't want your picture back?
This belongs to you, doesn't it?
My drawing. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, huh?
Well, actually, Surprisingly, that's Tim Curry's real voice. He did for this part. It's not that lovely accent we get with all his other roles. But his stars get those, what is it, their publicity or whatever that tells them, oh, you should do this. So they told him to change his voice because he wouldn't get many acting roles. I was like, what? He has, his Tim Curry comes from a Cajun family. Apparently most of his family was from New Orleans. So all this stuff you find out about him, it's like, what? He doesn't give off that kind of... Hi, Lauren? Oh my gosh, yeah. I watched some of, like, the Black Adder and stuff. Where he's like the, is he like the king or something? He's so hilarious. But it's like, goes from the British acting voice to the, like, normal. It's like, what the heck? From seeing him being a serious actor to back then when he was just funny, goofy SNL kind of type. Like, the Black Adder's a really good one. I don't know what else he's been in. He was in the Black Adder. And some other real funny ones. Alright. But it's just funny, like... Oh, and, the real voice of, oh, what's his name? It just passed, like, a year or so ago, too. Yeah, he did the voice of Iago. Give this to this guy.
Say, do you think there's anything you can do with these patterns?
But his voice was really...
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole
creepy
pattern from these partials?
So that his publicist, you need to change your voice.
Circular.
People are gonna
some
think it's
repetition in
very
the elements. What is this from, anyway?
creepy
You'd never
stalker
believe
guy
me.
voice.
Okie dokie. Well, there's... I think there's an area missing. If you could get me any more of these...
I'll see what I can do.
I might. Oh, I wish I could remember his name. No, I want to give that to you. What about this?
I have another one of those patterns.
Oh, what's his
Really?
name?
Let's see. Yeah, this is great. I think there's enough overlap now. I'll give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey, yes. But yeah, if you hear his real voice, like there's videos on YouTube of him talking in his real voice, and it's like, what? That's not him. It's like his real voice, so he had to go to a lot of voice therapy to sound like the Gilbert Godfrey we know. But at home with his kids and his wife, he used his regular voice. Yeah, Iago. Yes, that's not his real voice. He had to go to voice therapy and all that to make that his voice sound like that. Let's see. What else do we have we can give this guy? We should have... Okay. I thought that was crazy. Like some voice...
Could I ask you some questions? Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need to do that reconstruction?
I think I have enough now, thanks.
Yeah, you can hear it on YouTube if you search for Gilbert Godfrey's real voice. It's like pretty crazy. Why do we have to stop every time somebody walks by us? Oh my gosh, you can't run into people? Oh, poor man. Excuse me. I'm trying to leave. Thank you. We go onto the map. So, we want to go to the estate. Wherever that is. Oh, Giddy Estate. Wow, she has a very nice estate kind of stuff. Alright, so we should be good on our points.
Potted roses mark the entrance to the house. The huge trees bear beards of Spanish moss.
Oh, Spanish moss is beautiful.
Potted rose, it's a brass door knocker.
I guess we should probably...
May I help you? I have a fine selection of magazine subscriptions for sale. We do not welcome solicitors. May I help you? Encyclopedias? Go away.
Gabriel can't get inside unless he's invited.
May I help you? Are you tired of polishing silver day in and day out? We don't have silver. All our utensils are solid gold.
No, the butler must be doing
Just
Tim
as
Curry
I
as well.
thought. A good day, sir.
That's Tim Curry totally there. Tim Curry talking to Tim
May
Curry.
I help you? Please let me in.
No. Go away before I call the police.
Away.
May I help you? I'd like to see Malia Getty, please.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you.
I cannot announce you.
I do have official business. Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
Sure. I will. No, give me that.
Gabriel doesn't want to display his possession of that badge.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business. Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Giddy.
That's truly, yes, but makes me want to watch
Miss Giddy will see you.
Blue again.
Right this way.
That movie was so funny.
Miss Giddy will be down shortly. Thank you.
Why? What? Why? Okay. Oh, Nigel Thornberry, yes. Alright,
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been in the family a long time.
Done anything exciting lately?
I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. Can we get to the point?
So, what's new with you?
Nothing that would interest you, I'm sure, Detective.
Do you receive all your visitors in this library?
Usually. I feel more comfortable surrounded by things that I love.
So you like books?
My books, my art, yes.
You know, we have a lot more in common than you might imagine.
I would love to chat about that sometime, Detective, but I'm really pressed at the moment.
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been...
Done anything?
okay, so let's switch to the questions then.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Giddy?
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Detective.
Have you?
No, I'm...
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint-Gar means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, Detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am.
You don't know what it means.
Do you have...
No.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
Oh, sure you don't, ma'am.
What can...
I believe it's...
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm afraid I quite abhor them.
Do you know...
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now.
Oh, there she is.
Tell me more about New Orleans.
I'm afraid I don't get out into New Orleans society much. Because of the Getty money, we have slots in the best country clubs and on the best Mardi Gras courts. But I must admit, I hate it.
Yeah, I don't know what that...
I avoid actually making an
sounds
appearance
like a beer or
unless it
something.
becomes
But
absolutely
Schottenjäger?
necessary.
I don't know what that means.
I know about those courts. They're very exclusive.
Yes, especially when it comes to people of my race. That's why we don't turn down the appointments. It's a rare opportunity to rub their noses in it. But that's not where I spend my time. I have more important things to do with my life.
That's
What
admirable.
are you doing?
Many women would love the chance to get caught up in that kind of life.
I'm not any kind of woman you might be familiar with.
Yes, I can see that.
Hello?
Tell me more about New Orleans.
I don't know what else you want to hear, Detective. Anything you might care to know about my public life you can easily look up in the papers.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the
Oh,
papers.
you definitely
And
know
what
what you mean.
do
by-
you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
What do you...
The murders?
And
I'm sure...
He's very,
what can you tell
Whatever.
me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's
Yeah, you
nothing
don't-
silly about the voodoo murders.
But
it's
that
not
voodoo is
safe.
faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced?
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh. Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Are you
I really don't know much about... Isn't there some place in town that you can find out about that sort of thing? A museum or something?
I believe there is a museum.
Then maybe you should check there.
I want to tell you her business.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could, but I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake, and I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
You do.
Can you tell me
I wish I could.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, Detective?
If you're single, I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Oh, it does.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Aren't the Gettys?
Well, my mother just passed away.
I am sorry.
So am I.
I mean, in New Orleans,
She was a
they think
magnificent
it's
woman.
different.
We were very close. I was an only child.
Those that practice it
And
in
your
a way.
father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you. Or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large, extended family.
I see. Do you have a husband? A boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I do a lot of charity work around the city, primarily in the prison and reform system. I'm not a professional sociologist, but it does interest me.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh? Why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please, I do have some morals, Detective.
I'd like to hear just...
For the record, I'm 28, Detective.
I'd like to hear just...
I have a few friends. A woman in my position can't really afford them.
I'd like to hear...
I try to stay away from the media as much as possible. Last year there was that story about John Kennedy Jr. and I.
Okay.
The phone didn't stop ringing for weeks. I prefer to keep my private life private. I would appreciate it if you would keep my name away from any public association with the police, Detective.
Of course. I'd like to hear...
I do a lot of charity work around the city.
Okay.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish, Detective.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that. Brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job. I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out. Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
I certainly will.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Yep, you totally messed it up. Oh, really? Hell. I'm live most in Georgia and Florida. In Texas, of course. Wait, exit now? I've moved them faster because I can't stand that slow stuff. Driving me nuts. Okay, so we want to go to the Historical Museum of Voodoo.
Welcome, my friend.
Hello?
I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
Well, go talk to him.
This is quite a place you have here.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. I have dedicated myself to the preservation of this unique culture. It is gratifying to see others reap the fruits I have sown.
So where'd you pick up all this stuff?
Oh, here and there.
Yeah.
We accept donations of any pertinent items.
Did you ever get any wackos in here?
I think we went
You
through
mean
New Orleans
besides
once, and it was during
yourself?
Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And that was a bad
Besides
time to
me.
go through
I
there.
do not care to make those kind of judgments, Mr. Knight. All are welcome here.
You're a big guy, aren't you? Do you work out? Play sports?
I do not play basketball, if that is what you want to know.
Who, me? No. You just look like such a natural athlete.
I do find ways of keeping fit, Mr. Knight. After all, our bodies are temples.
You sound like Grace. I should get the two of you together.
Is Grace your wife?
No, she just acts like it. So what do you think of our summer weather? Have you ever seen it so overcast or so muggy?
It is unpleasant. The heavens are not pleased these days.
Nice outfit.
I prefer simple cotton to dead flesh, Mr. Knight.
I'll have to remember that. So, how is the museum business?
Those who truly seek understanding are few, Mr. Knight. But even one can be an audience.
Yep, sounds about like my shop. So where'd you pick up all this stuff?
Oh, here and there. We accept donations of any pertinent items.
Hmm.
Did you ever get any wackos in here?
You mean besides yourself?
Yeah.
Besides me.
I do not care to make those kind of judgments, Mr. Knight. All are welcome here.
Even if they are wackos like you.
You're a big guy, aren't you?
I do.
Okay.
I do find.
You said
Is Grace your?
no.
So she acts like it.
Could I ask you some questions?
That is why I am here.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I have not.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint-Gare means?
I fear my French is
Oh,
not
so it is
all
French,
it should
okay.
be, Mr.
That was like some other kind of type of French, though.
I
am sure might.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It is one of the important ceremonial nights in voodoo.
Okay. So is that like the voodoo French, or?
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I am afraid I do not know the origins of St. John's Eve. I only know that it was
okay.
a night of ritual long before voodoo
I think,
came to New Orleans.
like the New Orleans kind of like French is really. I don't know. I just find it very unique and interesting.
What else can you
I am afraid I have little else to say about that subject.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum's snake, Mr. Knight. They are beautiful creatures, do you not agree?
Yeah, my daughter
And
wants
the
a
tourists seem to
rosy
associate them
boa
with voodoo.
snake.
Is the snake yours? Do you use it in your practice of
They're
voodoo?
pretty beautiful
I
snakes.
admire the
They're very
spirit of the
docile.
snake, Mr. Knight. But snakes like the museums can be quite dangerous to handle.
You didn't really
you hate
answer my question.
snakes.
I think I did, Mr. Knight.
I'd really like to...
There is really nothing more to say, Mr. Knight.
What do you think of New Orleans?
It is the only city in the
I mean, they
United
scare me
States as
sometimes.
far as I am concerned.
A family member of mine got a, what is it, boa constrictor. It was a baby in it, grew huge. Ended up getting sick and dying.
What is it about New Orleans that you
But
so
she got,
admire?
we
It
called
has
her
a
baby.
real
She was
culture of
very
its
big.
own, Mr. Knight, amid the horrid blandness that is Americana.
But she thought she was a
New
lapdog.
Orleans
She
alone
literally
has
didn't
a
think she was a
voice.
snake. She thought she
Spoken
was like a
true
dog.
New Orleans.
But because my relative like raised her around his puppies, which is weird because
I'd really like to know
I think
more
the snake
about
would
your
eat him.
snake.
But
There is really nothing more to say, Mr. Knight.
I'd really like to know...
There is really nothing.
okay.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The killings in the newspaper? I know that they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
What makes you think the voodoo murders aren't being done by local practitioners?
Voodoo is a popular boogeyman, Mr. Knight, especially in New Orleans. Anyone can pretend to use it, just as anyone can pretend to be a black belt in karate, and for the same reason, to intimidate. I know voodoo in this city, Mr. Knight, and believe me, it is not about killing. Even the police have stated that the killings have nothing to do with local voodoo.
So you know nothing about the voodoo murders case?
I neither know nor care to know, Mr. Knight. My only possible interest is in how it might affect the public's attitude towards the museum. So far, it has not been an issue. No one has even had the bad taste to bring it up. Until you, that is.
So...
I neither know nor care to know. So far...
Well, not
what
really.
Can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo? Or the voodoo currently practiced in the city?
What can you tell me?
Historical?
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade, but African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands. Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves, but the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importing of slaves from that region.
So, how did voodoo come to New Orleans?
After the Louisiana Purchase, American legislators relaxed regulations. Slaves were permitted to gather. The Americans also removed the ban on West Indies slaves. Around the same time, a slave revolt occurred in Santo Domingo, what is now Haiti. Between the lifting of the ban and the Haitian revolt, West Indies slaves began pouring into New Orleans. Some of them were free people of color, freed or escaped slaves. Some came with their white owners who were fleeing from the revolt.
What happened?
They brought voodoo with them. The native slaves were more than enthusiastic about embracing it. It gave them power, Mr. Knight, if only in the form of a communal bond. Among the first meeting places were the Bayou St. John and the shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The early voodoos were heavy snake worshippers, worshipping the one they called the Great Zombie.
And honestly, if you guys look at World of Warcraft, the trolls, they worship Loas, and the same kind of culture here.
Tell me more
which
about
is very interesting.
historical voodoo.
Like I said, this
By
always
1817, the voodoo activities were beginning to
interests
cause
me.
fear
I mean,
among
any
the
kind of
white
history
slave
interests me.
owners. An ordinance was passed to forbid slave gatherings except in designated public areas at designated times. The time was Sunday afternoons and the place, Congo Square. The slaves and free people of color gathered to dance simulations of their voodoo dances right in sight of Creole society. Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
Tell me more about it.
There were a variety of kings and queens at first, voodoo priests and priestesses. But from about 1830, a single power emerged, This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
Tell me more about...
I've given you as much detail as I can, Mr. Knight. Look around the museum.
This is
if
real
you
history
desire
too,
more
guys.
information.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo, and is only a part
I need to get
of
back to
true
watching
voodoo.
American
Voodoo,
Horror Stories.
the
I'm
religion,
so
has a
behind.
strong following in New
I
Orleans.
skipped from
In fact,
1
it is
to
growing quite rapidly. There are
the
several
Coven
voodoo
series.
churches or temples
There's some
in
of the
city,
episodes I just
and
don't
others
like.
all across the United States. African Americans see it as a tradition all their own. Whites, and there are many in their religion, are attracted to it because they think it is exotic. I, personally, am more interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new movements are copying Haitian or even African voodoo. But it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
I find all of it intriguing.
Tell me more about current voodoo.
There are many voodooians in New Orleans. They often do business selling gree-gree, telling fortunes, providing luck, and occasionally misfortune. Perhaps you would like to meet a voodooan. We refer those who seek a deeper experience with voodoo to a local practitioner, Magentia Moonbeam.
Sure, I'd love to meet her.
She lives on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine. I will call her and tell her you might stop by.
Great, thanks.
Gosh, man.
Tell me more.
You have tapped my resources. My expertise is really historical. Perhaps Ms. Moonbeam can be of further help.
Do you know Malia Getty?
Should I?
She referred me to your museum.
Many have read about our museum in the newspapers, Mr. Knight.
That's a good point. Are you
quite sure, Mr. Knight?
Why would they tell you anything?
Is there anything else I should know about hoodoo?
Not if your interest is primarily in voodoo. Hoodoo is of interest to those who study rural folk traditions, but it will not aid you in understanding true voodoo.
Is there anything else?
Not if your interest is primarily in voodoo. Hoodoo is of interest to those who study rural folk traditions, but it will not aid you in understanding true voodoo. Not if you're...
Okay. Let's ask about Marie Laveau.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaux, mother and daughter. Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued youth added to the mystique. The original, the mother, was also known as Widow Paris. It was she that began the empire. When the Widow Paris began to practice, there were many voodooans in the city. By 1830, she was voodoo queen of all New Orleans.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
The Widow Paris was a hairdresser for rich Creole ladies. She also paid household servants to spy for her.
Yeah,
between the
she
two,
did,
she knew everything
the,
about everyone who mattered in New Orleans. She was not above using her information
American
to
Horror
appear
Stories Coven
psychic,
episode.
to intimidate, or even to blackmail.
You sound as though you admire her.
For a black woman in the mid-1800s to gain power is an incredible thing, Mr. Knight. However, she achieved it.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
She kept a pet snake, danced with it too. She held traditional voodoo ceremonies out by the lake. She took herself seriously, very seriously. But she was not above selling tickets for her events to curiosity seekers. She was not above using voodoo any way she could to make money.
Back!
That is
Darkness will envelop you!
If she
Thank
had
you
been
for
in another
following,
line of
Vivian.
work,
Welcome in.
In another age, that would have been interpreted as entrepreneurial
This
genius rather
is
than a
Gabriel
sign of
Knight,
fraudulence.
Sons of the Father.
Hey!
Oh no,
you
this
don't
is
need
my
to convince
boyfriend's
me.
channel.
I admire anyone that can actually make a living.
My gosh. I can't remember. Give me a minute. He changed into both of ours for us because of the problem I was having. With the other.
Tell me more.
It was Marie Laveau who defined the voodoo that is truly and uniquely.
So we're streaming it all on
the
here now
voodoo of
because
New
I'm trying to
Orleans.
get SSI.
She invented hundreds, if not thousands, of spells, potions, charms, and incantations. These form the basis of the modern practice, not to mention the folk tradition of hoodoo.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
Her daughter, Marie Glapion, took over when
that's
the
all
widow
right.
Paris got old. Most
I mean, I did
people
mention
thought
it in
was
Discord,
the
but like
same Marie
I was saying,
Laveau.
probably most people don't pay attention to
Both
that.
Maries encouraged that point of view. The widow Paris died in 1881. Marie
Hey, Click,
Glapion
welcome in.
had been reigning a long time by then. After the death of the widow Paris, other voodoo queens surfaced, and by
Doing
1890,
alright.
the cult was fragmented again. Marie Glapion
I actually
sort of
had some blood work done to see if what was wrong, CSR and EARP, and I have according to the blood work I have like a chronic inflammation disorder, but since x-rays came back abnormal, I'm not dealing with real pain, so but my doctor wanted me to cancel my rheumatology appointment, but I'm not doing that because I want to find out why I'm in pain. So I'm just kind of aggravated
Tell
with
me
that.
more about.
The Laveau tomb, where one or both of the Maries are believed to be buried,
Ooh.
is in St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
Oh yeah,
It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists
because
alike.
x-rays
I
don't show
myself
anything
take
means you're
tours through the
okay.
cemetery on a regular basis.
Really?
I hate that so much.
Do you have any running this week?
No, but the cemetery is open to the general public as well.
Tell me more.
You have heard everything about Marie Laveau that a layman might expect to understand.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like, because my mom for years has been like, you need to get tested for fibromyalgia. And every doctor I've had was like, oh, you don't have any signs of it. You don't have any signs of it. But I've been feeling in pain for so long. And then finally, because I went to a mental health expert for SSI, who was saying that he believed that 100% had something called Prader-Willi syndrome. So, because of him saying how urgent it is and SSI saying I had to get those tests done, which is not covered under my MMO. Or HMO, sorry. Not MMO. I can't get genetic tests done. But like the nurses that draw my blood, I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. Cause I don't even look at the needle, cause I don't like needles. I don't look, and they're in like, it's poke and done. Yes, I'm playing. Calm down. I'm talking to my chat. Shush. I'm talking to my chat. It's going to get played. Calm your butt. Shush. You shush. Wait. Who?
Hi.
Hi. Yes, hi. Oh my gosh.
Senpai!
Yeah, Paris died and what? Who? Listen to her. Okay. So I gotta figure out what we're doing right now. But So we're gonna look at the snake and
a very large, very formidable looking snake.
but
is secured
there
in
is a
plexiglass
waiting
cage.
list for the sea rhythmatology, so that won't be until July that I finally see them. So
On the table is a small coffin. So small, in fact, that it would
but
only fit
I
an infant.
requested to let me know when
Charming.
there's cancellation or something. So we can find out sooner. I'd like to. I mean, July is not really that far away, but me with dealing with so much pain, it feels far away.
What does this do?
Turn that thing on.
Oh,
We have air conditioning, you see.
yeah, I see.
Okay, let's get out of here. It's like, I'm sorry. Get out of here. Oh, let me guess. I have to use.
Goodbye, Dr. John.
Walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, walk carefully, Mr. Knight. We want to go. Where do we want to go now? Finally, we can go St. Louis Cemetery number 1. Oh, what the heck is this?
Gabriel can't take the march
Murray!
with him that way.
Murray. What? People saying Murray. Oh, wait. Can I write it in my sketchbook?
I want a copy of these strange marks.
Alright, so we got copy of Strange Mark. What? For the game? Precinct? Maryville. Can I look at that? Is that my marking, maybe? I just did?
It's Gabriel's sketch of the series of crosses from the Laveau tomb wall.
Oh, can I look at it that way? I wonder what these mean.
With my unfettered demonic
He's
might,
staring. Oh,
we
okay.
will rule the world!
They're not being very quiet.
Looking at the series of crosses, Gabriel can't help but to think that they have a pattern and a meaning he is not comprehending.
Yeah. Right. Go play. Wait, what is this? He's leaving. What the heck? What did I do? What did I pick up?
It's a piece of brick.
Oh. I have to do this.
No thanks. No thanks. No.
What's this?
No thanks.
This is a weird looking statue.
A stone angel stands silently before a tomb. An angel with a cross stands guard over one of the tombs. This old tomb is in a sorry state of disrepair.
There's probably no one left in the family to maintain it.
New Orleans is famous for its above-ground tombs. The high water table prevents bodies from being interred underground. The name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
A marble snake. Now that's cheerful.
Come on.
An old man tends the cemetery with movements akin to a slow drawl.
Hello there, got a sec?
You got something to say, son?
How's business today?
About like every day. It's what you call a seller's market.
You must enjoy the company of dead folks.
Unlike the living, they ain't never given me no reason to dislike 'em none.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you been alive, son. I mayhaps be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
Got ads here. No. Wait. Some ads to get done. Which I don't know how long this one's gonna take us. Won't do. I don't know. Hmm. 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 I don't think we're gonna get much, but who knows? He just moved again. Darn it. Okay, so we got Willie, Maylie, Dr. Joan, Grandma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more people we need to. Which I think he's one of them, unless it's already marked that down. Buddy. I don't know. Somebody we could have talking to earlier. One day. These apartments close. Very weird. Apartments.com. Alright guys. Let's just look at places, I guess.
The Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here. Vases seem to be a favorite decoration for the dead.
Those vases.
Vases seem to... A wrought iron fence surrounds this tomb.
I hope that's to keep people out.
A grinning grotesquerie tops one section of the cemetery fence.
Yeah. How dare you? Ew, what the heck? A Getty?
A stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen. A stone... An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb. The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Gede. There's a small marble plate near the tomb
Hey,
doors.
Twig. Oh, guys, Game Master Twig is doing a grab tap game. It's for DC Dark Legion. If you guys want to go help him out, it's in the Discord under his section. Made him his own sponsorship tab and everything, so you guys can go check that link out. So, it's a pretty fun game too. I think I'm almost on War Room 8. I just got Poison Ivy today. Just like 30 minutes. No, not 30. More than 30 minutes ago. I got her today. Sign in the 7-day sign-in thing. Or 7 days.
Gabriel looks at and in the vases.
Now, how are
But
you
he
doing?
doesn't see anything he wants to take.
Yeah, I don't see anything you want to take either. I should look at this. I didn't look at
This old tomb has a sword carved into the stone below the name of the deceased.
I wonder whose tomb this is. You gonna tell me what it
This
is? Okay, tell me. Of course you wouldn't. Alright, we gotta go find that guy. I've got it on fast because I got tired of it. Mr. Gabriel walking slow as molasses. Okay, buddy. Go over here. Goodness, can we talk to this guy now?
I'm sorry to bother you.
You got something to say, son?
You must enjoy the company of dead folks.
Unlike the living, they ain't never given me no reason to dislike 'em none.
Kind of a quiet job you've got, isn't it?
Most of the time, yeah. Yeah, they act up some at the full moon, though.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I mayhaps be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
You must
Unlike...
Okay. No time to ask him his questions.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery.
St. Louis? Or St.
You know why
Louis,
the dead
not
are
St.
buried in
Louis,
tombs
whatever.
Not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins would
Actually,
float
my
right
mom
out
was
of they
born in
graves.
St. Louis. Actually.
Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War and back further, too. Take a look around, you'll see.
Tell me some...
Just look around, just look around. You get the feel of the place.
Tell me...
Just look...
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis
Toussaint
number 1.
Gervais.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, cause, but a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for.
Aw.
Sometimes they so grief-bound they don't know what they doing.
Nice of you.
Tell me...
That's about all there is to say.
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I don't know what you talking about.
Have you?
I don't know.
Okay. Ask about Marie Laveau.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans. A powerful voodooine and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leaving offerings and things. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from the Voodoo Museum, he's here at least once today. But Marie Laveau's tomb ain't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Let me guess.
What else can you tell me about Marie?
Her tomb's on all our tours. Even the Baptists
It's
come
giddy.
round here to gawk. Course, you may not know this, but some of the real serious voodoo types argue that she ain't in this one at all, but down in an unmarked tomb in number 3.
Oh.
It's all the same to me, I say. Save me a lot of cleanup work if she weren't here, if you ask me.
What else can you tell?
Boy, go out and buy a book if you really want to know. I ain't too sure my facts these days nohow.
Do you have any idea what Cabrice Saint Coeur means?
No, can't say that I
Why
do.
does nobody know what it means?
Do you?
No.
No, you do. You're just not telling me.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Why, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo. Sometimes we get some weird goings-on in that cemetery on that night. More often a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and more.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yep. Don't know what they do with them, but it can't be pretty.
No.
What else?
I told you all.
Okay, snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them ain't poisonous, of course.
Do you know?
I don't mind snakes myself, but lots of folks are afraid of them.
Do you know?
I don't mind.
Okay, I asked about
What
snakes.
can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seem like everybody wants to
Saint
visit New Orleans
John
at
the
least
Baptist
once in
is a
their lives.
patron saint of
And they
voodoo.
love the cemetery tour. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
What can you tell?
There's lots of things to see here, but none are as beautiful as the St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
What can?
Hey, if you want to know more, you should ask somebody else.
Was he like museum?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh,
Ain't it just awful?
kind of let his
them
Tim
finding those
Curry voice.
bodies with
Yeah.
voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I told you all I know about that.
Let me see more
What
voodoo.
can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
Okay, so
What can you tell?
I don't really care to talk about it. I don't do it none myself.
Tell me.
That's about all.
okay,
Tell me.
Just look around.
okay.
You said there were other marked tombs?
Yep. I seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and corn greens, animal parts, human parts even, it looked like. Male parts.
No, thank you.
Get my meaning. And this at one of the great
Yeah.
family crypts, mind you.
Where did they
Odd how
mention
them
Getty
types just
before?
Pick a spot and stick to
I
it.
think it was like an American Horror Stories The Coven season, but I might be wrong.
What other tombs get marked? Can you show me?
No, I ain't one for naming names. I don't like to encourage that kind of thing. It's distressing to the families, and rightly so. Don't know how that sort of thing gets started. Why folks come to start leaving stuff at that one spot. But it happens all the same.
Getty.
What other tomb?
No, don't know.
Alright, we're done talking to you, sir. Oh, really? So... Interesting. That's why, like, most point-and-click games interest me. Because there's, like, some real history behind some of these games. You really pay attention to it. Moonbeam Residence. That's where we want to go now.
Welcome, Seeker. You must be the one Dr. John called me about.
I guess so. My name is...
Wait? Gabriel Knight?
You're too quick for me.
See, that's how slow this game has...
Actually, Dr. John told me. You have come to the right place, Mr. Knight. Tell me how I can help.
Can I look at stuff first?
A large crystal ball is prominently displayed. A large sluggish snake rests on the floor of the fancy bird
Why
cage.
do you have him in a bird
Apparently,
cage?
Magenta is not a fastidious housekeeper. A shed skin shares the cage with its original owner. A large...
Oh. You want to compare that? Nope, 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 not that.
Putting the scales there wouldn't help. Putting the scales there wouldn't help.
Wait, can I how do I compare it?
Those two are... Those...
What, just put it away.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near...
Well, how do I compare it then? No, that's just gonna tell me what...
Putting the...
I just want to compare
Putting the scales there would... Putting the...
Whatever. Okay, well, let's talk to her then.
Dr. John tells me you're a voodoo practitioner of some kind.
Yes, I am a voodoo yen, a voodoo priestess.
Do you get many people in here on an average day?
Some days the need for my power is greater than others. But I have many regular clients who would be lost without my vision, Mr. Knight.
I can imagine. That's a great-looking mask on the wall.
It's from Africa, a gift to me from Queen Tabitha.
Do you know Dr. John well?
Oh, yes, we are old friends. Those with gifts are often drawn together.
So, let's say I came to you wanting to attract a woman. Well, what would you advise?
Oh, I wouldn't think you'd have any trouble attracting women, Mr. Knight.
No. I guess I don't. So, what advice do you give your clients?
I tell them to follow the light, beware of the darkness, and always get expert spiritual advice from someone with the sight.
That's what I thought you'd say. So, let's say I came to you.
Oh,
do you get many people in here?
some days the need for my... But I have many regular clients who would be...
I can imagine.
Okay. We have to talk to her about some other
Could I
things.
ask you a few questions?
Of course, Seeker.
Tell me about yourself.
Yes? What would you like to hear?
How'd you get into this business?
I trained in the voodoo arts for many years with the great Queen Tabitha.
Really? Who's she?
You have never heard of her? For shame! I can see you know little of the world of magic.
I'm beginning to get that impression, yes. What kind of people come to see you?
Seekers after the truth, such as yourself.
Do you do anything else?
I am a voodoo yen, and that is plenty. It takes much spiritual effort.
How many voodoo yens are there?
No one knows exactly. Many practice in secret. There are probably hundreds. But of course the level and the power of the voodoo yens differ greatly, depending on their training and natural gifts.
Tell me anything at all.
I haven't always lived in New Orleans. I came here from Kansas as a young woman.
Tell me anything at all.
I began studying voodoo more than 20 years ago. I am well versed in the magical art.
Tell me.
Many non-believers come to me. They are usually believers when they leave.
Tell me.
Dr. John sends me many seekers such as yourself.
Tell me.
I am happy here with my clientele and my snake.
Tell me.
I haven't always lived...
Okay.
I can't think of anything.
Very well.
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I don't know anything about that.
Have you?
I don't know.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Yeah,
oh,
the cancer.
yes.
Yeah,
She was
that's
the
why I thought she
first of
came
the
from.
great voodoo queens.
I don't know.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
She ruled voodoo in New Orleans for 100 years, they say.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
I'm sure a historian could help you with that, if you want to know more.
Do you know...
I'm sure...
Okay.
Do you have any idea what Caprice Saint-Gar means?
No. No, I don't.
It's funny, these people you ask and they're like, I don't know. The only one who gave me a real answer was the cop. He's like, I don't know what that freaking thing.
Do you... What's the significance?
Yeah,
of
we know
St.
you know what it
John's
means.
Eve?
St. John's Eve? It is the greatest night of the
no, I
voodoo
don't.
year. There is always a traditional conclave
But yeah, you
on
know
St.
like
John's
everything
Eve.
about St. John's
Most
Eve,
of our
yeah.
voodoo churches these days hold functions in the church hall. But in the old days, they had ceremonies out in the wild, and they wore animal masks and had a huge bonfire and dancing.
With their
I
loas.
used to go when I was an apprentice. Sometimes in the swamp, you know. Bayou St. John. Sometimes at the lake, Lake Pontchartrain.
Tell me about the animal masks.
I saw them used once or twice when I was younger, but you don't see them much anymore. They are too close.
Too close to what?
Just bad karma.
Tell me about...
I don't know what else to say.
Do you know anything?
I'm sure a historian.
Okay.
Do you?
No, don't.
What's the significance?
Special ceremonies are performed, and the Loa come to ride the faithful.
What's...
There is no night more powerful to voodoo magic.
What's the...
There is no...
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? You mean like my beloved Grimwald? She's a python, you know.
Grimwald.
Quite deadly in the wrong hands. I was trained by one of the great voodoo queens to learn how to hypnotize and handle snakes.
Tell me more.
Oh, I wouldn't want to give away my trade secrets.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is the center of voodoo practice in the United States.
Tell me...
Oh, I wouldn't want to give...
Okay.
What can you tell me about...
It is a fascinating city with many dark secrets.
What can you...
It is my favorite place in the world.
I'm sure
What
it
can you
is.
tell me?
It is...
Oh,
What do you know about the voodoo
what do you
murders?
know?
Why, that has nothing to do with me and my clientele. But I can tell you that you should stay as far from it as possible. There is badness there. Very bad.
So you don't think the voodoo aspects of the case are fake?
Fake? Let me tell you about fake. If I get information through the grapevine and make use of it, is that fake? No. That is part of a voodoo yen's power. If people don't believe, there is not much I can do. But if they do believe, that is a part of my power too. But there are things, monsieur. Things not even a little bit fake, I can tell you. Believe it or not, but stay away from it.
What do you mean? Do you know something about the case?
I work hard on fine-tuning my spiritual antenna, Monsieur Knight. And I get a clear signal from that direction. Beware.
Stay away from it.
What do you mean?
I work hard on...
What can you tell me about voodoo?
My practice is mainly selling charms and potions with magic power, such as gree-gree and voodoo oils. You know, everything from unrequited love to wandering spouses to winning a lawsuit. But my spells and charms are powerful, and they work.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Much of a voodoo yen's work is protecting her clients from the spell of others. I make special protective gree-gree to be worn in secret. They keep evil spells from working against my clients.
What can you tell me about
The recipes for voodoo charms have been handed down from master to apprentice for centuries.
Well, like wizards, pretty much, because wizards have apprentices and, you know.
What can you tell me?
I have told you all it is proper for you to know, Monsieur Knight.
About Grimwald.
What about her?
How about showing me how you handle Grimwald?
Really? You would like to see me dance, perhaps?
That would be swell.
I won't make you wait, Monsieur Knight.
Monsieur Knight.
No matter what you see, do not be frightened.
I'll give it my best shot.
Well, apparently.
Gabriel grabs the shed snake skin while Magenta is otherwise occupied.
It's a python. Yeah, you have to be.
They are truly inspiring, isn't it?
That's certainly one word for it.
Alright, let's talk to her some more.
Could I ask you a few?
Sir.
Give me an example of a gris-gris.
All right. Here's an old one. Take a lodestone and some brimstone to a crossroads at midnight. Light the brimstone with a match, and a spirit will come and give you advice in gambling.
Give me
Here's an old hoodoo Dr. Gree-Gree. Place a dime under your client's tongue, and if the client is under a spell of any kind, the dime will turn black.
Really? Does that happen?
Give me an example.
To send someone away, take a rotten egg and write that person's name on it 9 times. You can also write on it where you want to send that person to. Take it and throw it against his door at midnight.
There's some people want to definitely throw a
Give me
rotten
an
egg at.
example of a gris.
Here's a nasty one. To kill someone, get a sock or a shoe that belongs to that person. Put graveyard
Don't do
dirt
this.
in it and bury it under their front steps.
Does that work?
I don't know. I never tried it.
Don't try it. Don't take her advice
Give
on
me
some
an
of this stuff.
example of a...
To ensure the safety of your child, cut a lock of its hair while it is still a baby and keep it with you. The child must have all its hair before it can die.
These are interesting.
They're very old. The gree-gree that I prepare is much more powerful, I can assure you. But I don't give out those secrets.
Yeah, don't. That's interesting.
Give me an...
All right. Here's an old one.
Okay, yeah. Not do the one about the other thing she was saying. I don't know if he's sitting there still or not. Let's ask about Grimwald.
What about...
How'd you learn to handle Grimwald?
I told you a great voodoo queen taught me. She learned from Marie Laveau herself.
And Marie Laveau is a beautiful lady, too.
Where'd you get Grimwald?
She belonged to a traveling reptile show. She was being terribly
so you
mistreated,
saved her.
So I offered to buy her. She's named after a spirit guide I had once. The spirit Grimwald was a very powerful female snake priestess in Egyptian times.
Really?
Grimwald doesn't sound Egyptian.
I only know what the spirits tell me. Monsieur, I am sure they know better than we.
Yeah.
Tell me...
You have to be careful when handling a snake. They're more delicate than they look.
I'll bet. Tell me...
Many people are afraid of snakes. Isn't that silly?
Totally.
Oh, he don't care.
Tell me...
Snakes shed their skins from time to time. You have to be especially careful of them when they're shedding.
I'll keep it in mind. Tell me.
Grimwald is very responsive to vibration. She doesn't recognize her name, but if I stomp 3 times, she looks right at me.
I look right at you too.
Tell me
Stomping at me like
anything
that.
at all.
You have to be careful when
I'll bet. Nothing.
All right.
Animal Schenkenjaeger. So let's show her these markings from the fine.
Those 2 objects. That item.
Well, let me look at it then.
It's the shed skin from Moonbeam's snake.
Probably don't matter. Alright, let's grab this to give to her.
Do these symbols mean anything to you?
Ah, the voodoo code. It is very secret, yes. I studied it with my mentor, the great Queen Tabitha.
Really? Great. Can you tell me what it says?
Let's see. Well, some of it is nonsense, I'm afraid. Whoever wrote this wasn't very good.
That's all right. Just tell me what it says.
It starts with a D and a J, and then... Okay, this part makes sense. It says, conclave tonight, bring... then there's more nonsense. F-W-E-T-K-A-S-H. Well, that last bit might mean cash. Fresh cash? It doesn't make much sense.
That's okay, thanks. DJ Conclave. K-A-S-H. It's a start.
I'm
DJ
happy I
Cash?
could help.
Maybe it's like a DJ?
Can you tell me anything more about this code?
I gave you my translation. If it doesn't make sense, it's not my fault.
Can you tell me...
I gave...
Okay. Okay, well... so we want to use our magnifying glass on this.
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the lake. The iridescent scale is brilliantly hued with greens and purples.
We need to use it again.
Gabriel magnifies the shed skin from Magentia, Moonbeam's snake. The snake scales are hued brown.
Yeah.
They don't match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Or kind of lurking, playing D4. How's that going? Short's playing a game too. Ooh. Yeah, they might match. I doubt it, but I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll be gone now.
Diablo 4, Lamb.
Peace and harmony be yours.
Right.
Right. We need to go to the Dixieland store. It's pretty fun. I have a, which I haven't played in a while. I have a werewolf poison build that's pretty fun.
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Oh, bienvenue, Madame Casino. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker, I'm certain someone's buried a sleep-not bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink in weeks.
Oh, don't that beat all? Well, you're gonna need some easy night candles then.
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosaries are good, sure enough. But you burn those candles too when you gonna whip.
Oh yeah, it's a
no
fun
sleep
build.
legally, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker. Put them on my account and send them round to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dames. Oh, I paid in misery.
You put 9 pinheads up in a little box, add a pinch of graveyard dust, and put it under her front porch step. That'll turn the trick back on Mrs. Lefebvre, and she'll be the one with the bellyache. I have the pins.
Somebody who
and
doesn't know
dust.
anything
Black
about
Jack,
voodoo, he sure does.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though it don't hurt to be proactive none neither. Now does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Merci
Mais non,
beaucoup.
madame. It is nothing.
Merci
Au
beaucoup.
revoir.
I took
revoir,
French
Monsieur
in
Walker.
was it? Yeah, middle school. I took French. I got like 100% in that class. I couldn't tell you anything of now. We used to have to write essays in French too. I really enjoyed French, learning French. I like to learn other languages too. Alright, sir. Guess you're gonna talk to us, aren't you?
Nice weather we're having.
Don't bother me. Can't you see I'm busy? St. John's Eve is coming and I got to be ready.
Oh.
I'm a businessman too. I own a bookstore here in the French Quarter.
I don't really care, me. I got a store to run.
I don't really care for me. I got a store to run. Really.
So does any of this stuff actually work?
Are you crazy, man? These are just curios.
Yeah, you already told me about that last time.
I'm a businessman.
I don't really...
Yeah, okay. Well, let's ask him some questions.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
That customer of yours, the little old lady?
Customer?
The woman I saw in here. Madame Cazonou, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
It's important that I talk to Madame Cazonou. You see, I'm doing some research and...
I can't tell you anything about her.
It's important...
I can't tell...
Okay.
Tell me about you. How did you get into this?
Why should I discuss my business?
Tell me about... How did you get...
Why should...
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Man, I don't even know what language.
That's German.
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Marie? She's somebody from the old days. One of those folk tales.
She ain't
the
an
tourists eat
folk
up
tale.
long.
She was a real person, thank you very much.
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
I don't know much, monsieur. Someone at Voodoo Museum can tell you all about her.
Have you ever heard...
I don't know much.
What?
I didn't say that.
You did.
You heard wrong.
Whatever.
What's the significance?
I've said all I'm going to...
Do you know any...
I've already...
Okay.
What can you tell...
If you're not from round here, monsieur, you should...
Find a
What can you...
If you're not...
Okay, yeah, talk to
What
him
do you
again.
know about...
Monsieur...
Nothing to do with
What
my
do you-
job? Yep.
Look, I don't have your answers, B. Do you want to buy something, monsieur? Look, I don't...
Okay, I already asked him that already, so this is a new one.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists?
Right.
I used to sell a few as souvenirs. the
Yeah,
only
he
one
really
left
is. He's
Willie Jr. over
he's the
there.
one who said that word
old crocodile.
earlier
Well,
when I
he's
asked
sort of
him
a
about
mascot
the
now.
voodoo murders the first time.
About Willie Jr. Would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
$100? You gotta be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. very close now. I could part with him for less.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $100.
Would you take...
Okay. So I guess we can't use this device on it to look
Gabriel
at.
can see that just fine without magnification.
I think the scale came from that mask. Somebody's used it. If not him. Where do we want to go? We want to go back to my bookstore.
Phew, it's humid out there. Made it back, though.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Alright, let's talk to her, I guess.
Keep 'em busy?
Not really. If you need any research done, let me know.
Did I ever tell you?
Be still.
She don't care. She does not care. Ask her to do some research.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Are you having fun?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I don't know.
I need you to look up a Madame Cazeneuve.
Madame Cazeneuve? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend, Malia Getty, was?
Grace, Cazeneuve's at least 7.
As if that makes a difference to you.
Do you know what it means?
Okay, I'll see what I can find. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Could you?
Sure.
Okay, nothing.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Marie Laveau.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a
Yeah,
big
that's why I
voodoo
didn't
queen
look it
before the
up.
Civil War?
That's right.
Well,
I was
you just
thinking
heard
about it
everything I know
though.
about her.
But I didn't want to like spoil the game and stuff.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Are you sure you don't know anything else about Marie Laveau?
I told you.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I'd really rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
Wow, that's not even it. I mean, you can mention if you want. It's not gonna bother me. That's just the reason why I didn't look it up. Even though I am curious what Schattenegger means in the Kepler Sens Corps or whatever. Alright, I guess that's it.
It's time to close shop.
So it is. Have a nice night.
You too. See you tomorrow.
Brian, Short Wolf adding stuff in the background. Of course it's your bad. Oh. Is a goat without horns. So... Because when Gabriel asked the shop owner what he knew, I wonder if it's a... that metal with the... Okay. Oh. Okay, now I know what it means. Oh. Okay. Okay. I mean, not what it means, but... Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, I should know what... Bird shot nigger in a different game. Okay, that's what they are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil what that means either. Because it pertains to all 3 games. Drawn to the Bacchus abode, I sought there to conspire, but it was in the city of the dead that I found my heart's desire. But I swear there was another thing I heard Shatnegger from, like years ago. I can't remember what from.
I'm so glad you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them.
Awesome.
I also checked out Kazanu. There are multiple listings in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
But I don't want to
Great,
spoil
thanks.
that either. What it is.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with Malia Getty, or is it just too embarrassing?
It's too embarrassing.
Don't tell me you actually got to see her.
Are the stars out tonight?
Don't sing.
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested? She can have any man in the city. You know, men with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight family's tragic poet samurai appeal. When Daddy married Mom, she was the hottest catch in town.
I always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree. But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Grace.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
It's called jealousy, my dear. And you're right. You should be jealous of Malia Getty, as should every woman on this planet.
Oh, never mind. I'll just fix these books. Your life is in your own slippery little hands.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.
Yeah.
Hey, kids.
Bruno, how nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
Yeah, it's cheesy.
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Stay out of this, Grace.
Ooh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My fares are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Grace, let me deal with this. Fine, it's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display, though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it. I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
Dude, your purple socks with your yellow... No.
I don't believe you!
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
And you don't pay her? Yeah, that's really something.
So, what's...
Your use of mathematics, for one thing.
What can I...
The stress...
Yeah. Normal stuff.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Your pal Mosley called. He left a message that they're interrogating a suspect this morning, and you might want to be there.
Sounds fun.
I bet.
Do you have more messages for me?
That man from Germany called again, Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours. I took down his number. If you change your mind and want to give him a call back, just ask me for it.
Yeah, because, you know.
Do you have more messages for me?
I've given every...
Can I get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
Could you do...
Sure.
Nothing yet? Okay.
I can't...
Okay.
Snakes, voodoo murders, okay.
Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
Where are we at? Okay. Alright, awesome. Gonna read the newspaper again.
Today's
No, whatever. Just read the paper, man.
Times Picayune, dated June 20, 1993.
Yeah.
Gabriel scans over an uninteresting front page. Under the cultural events section, there's a notice about a lecture on African religions. The lecture is at Tulane University. Gabriel's horoscope for the day. An evil eye is upon you. Change course before it's too late.
Lighten up.
Alright, so we need to go back there now. Wow. Go, what the heck is in your floor, man?
Mardi Gras mementos left by some female or other.
Oh, female or other?
A poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans. The desk phone is cheap but functional. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I feel guilty? Nah.
A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Bills from last Christmas gather dust on the door. Gabriel might as well leave that here.
Oh, wait, can I open it with this hand?
Gabriel, shut the refrigerator, please. I could smell it from here.
Women.
Women.
The closet remains open. There is nothing to open or close there.
No. Love you too.
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products, including some hair gel. Jeans and t-shirts.
That's all he wears.
Jeans.
Okay.
It's Gabriel's bed. Unmade as usual.
What is this over here?
Gabriel's bedroom is also his office, his studio, and library.
So we definitely need the hair gel for some
I'll take
reason.
this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
Yeah, because you need it all the time. Alright, let's go look at our bits and pieces here.
Somewhere there's a New Orleans phone book missing one of its C pages.
Fishing Critters Veterinary Clinic, specialized in canine care. Oh, yeah.
Somewhere.
So we wanna, E. Yeah, this might be the right one. Yeah, somebody's missing the C page. I get it. Cauliflower? Cancer B. Canker S. Canker sore? Oh my gosh. No. Look at this one I get.
Wolfgang Ritter's phone number, written in Grace's pretty scrawl. The number written on the note is 4909 324 333
Tree. Let's get my on. You want to do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 8.
Hello?
Hello? I'm calling from the Dixieland drugstore. We have an order for you.
Castro, be quiet. Who is this?
I'm a friend of the owner.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I call the veterinarian clinic. Oh wait, you have to turn it on. Guess you gotta turn it on every time to use the phone, you know.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic, this is Melissa.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Our doctors see just about any type of animals, but we don't get many snakes.
Okay, thanks.
Oh. Dude.
Turn back! Turn back!
Cajun Critters Animal...
Darkness will envelop you!
Oh, thank you for the follow. Again, Lamb. Much appreciated. Huh?
Know anything about animal sacrifice?
What are you, some kind of sicko?
Oh gosh, okay. Don't ask her about that. What is wrong with you, man?
Cajun Critters
Do you have a Madame Cazonou as a client?
Madame Kazanu? Sure, I know her. She's not here right now, though.
Really? She told me she'd be there. Would you happen to have an address by any chance?
Yes, but I'm not sure I should give it out. Who are you again?
I'm worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons.
Castro? Her little doggy? Oh, he's so sweet. Well, I guess if you know Castro, it's okay. Her address is 345 Dauphine.
Thanks.
Oh. Oh, what did I... Whatever. Look at that paper in my inventory again. 6170. Okay, they don't answer me anymore. Whatever.
There's not...
Allô? Qu'est-ce là?
Gabriel?
Gabriel? Je sais pas. Qu'est-ce dit?
Wrong number. Trompé. En erreur, whatever.
Quel idiote.
Call idiot. Yes, you can call the other numbers. 535-3831.
Lanny's Pizza. May I take your order?
Wrong number, I guess.
Jeez.
Oh, 535-3181. Don't miss the ones up there, huh? Nothing. There's nothing. I don't know, Brian. Alright, copy these numbers down. Oh, really? I didn't know there was achievement for that in Tumbleweed Park. I gotta play that one. Again. Oh. Wait, no, that was the wrong number. I'm gonna write these numbers down so we can call them, because I'm not gonna look in the book every time. Eating stuff that's making me hungry. It's either 1270 585 1130. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh boy. That was like backer books too. Welcome back, guys. Hold on, I'm writing all these down for the thing. Apparently, either a 7 or a 3. I think that's a 7 though. This is a 555 6170. Oh my gosh, look at all those numbers. I don't know if this one has one or not. There's so much numbers. Welcome back from the ads. Still writing down these numbers because I want to call them all. Which is going to be a lot of numbers. 555 720. No. 7201 525. I can't even see that. 525. Weirdo. 6662. 555 17. A 7? No, that's a 2. 1230. 0. Weirdo. Oh my, look at all these numbers, man. 3088, I think. I think that's the number we called her already, though. 1270 555 1220 280. I know, I'm doing something really weird, guys. But I'm just curious. Then we'll get on to calling these people. Either a 38. Hard to tell what that last number is. Is that 57 or 52? 52, 53, 54412. Oh my gosh! If I could just have it on the side instead of writing them all down. Wait, wasn't that 230 again? Why is it? Yeah, I don't know if that's a 2 now. Whatever. Because that's 550. Yeah, that's 550 again. I don't know. Alright, 8130. 4.30 maybe? I don't know if that's a 3 or 7. 555 3131, I think. Some of these are probably not even real numbers. Hey, bro. Welcome in. Yeah, I made a song for, bro. Or some, well, it's one song, but it's different, like, varieties of it. Have to share it with you guys sometime. Oh my gosh, 555 2314, I think? I don't know. Let's go call these numbers. See if we can get anybody. Do the...
Lanny's Pizza. May I take your order?
Okay, that's the pizza place again. Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Hello, St. Genevieve's Wedding Chapel. How may I help you?
Boy, do I have the
Good
wrong
night.
number. Sorry.
That's perfectly all right. Goodbye.
Oh, he's not getting married anytime soon, I don't imagine.
Hello, St. Genevieve's Wedding.
Boy, do
That's perfectly all.
Boy, do I have the wrong number. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now.
Hello?
Oh my
Boy,
gosh, it's the same number again. But I'm calling different numbers. That's so weird. Good night. No, 8-1. Gosh darn.
Lanny's Pizza, Matt.
Shit.
Okay, let's do the... I hate that it keeps closing every time.
Yeah, what do you want?
sorry. I think I have a wrong number.
Good.
Good. I think I have a wrong number. Good. Who is this? Leave me alone.
Hello? Robert?
No, it's not Robert.
Then get off the phone.
Wow! Then get off the phone.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Oh. Well, that's a disconnected number. Robert, please. Yes, what kind of pizza do you want?
Yes.
Hi. I called earlier about your drugstore order.
Hush, Castro! I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Told you, don't know what you're asking about. Yes. I want to be harassing people and running up my bill.
Hello, Casanova residence?
Hi. I was wondering if you could help me.
Yeah?
A woman in the Dixieland drugstore dropped her purse today, and the name Kazanu was inside it.
Dixieland drugstore? Never heard of it. Sorry.
Pepperoni. You want some pepperoni? Oh.
Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording.
Well then.
Hello?
No! Cole Lamb's not going to bed, it's Bro's going to bed. Lamb's got to invest into the game to go to bed now, even though she should be going to bed.
Lanny's Pizza, may I take your order?
Not that I
wrong
don't
number,
want
I
you
guess.
here, but you did say when you got up pretty early yesterday. I know, getting invested.
Allô? Qu'est-ce là?
Gabriel?
Gabriel? Je sais pas. Qu'est-ce dit?
Wrong number. Trompé. Erreur. Whatever.
Quel idiote.
Den idiot.
Hello?
I hate getting hit on every time.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
They don't want to talk to me no more.
Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording.
This is a recording.
Does not.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
I'm sure they probably didn't think anybody was going to be doing this on their playthrough. Man, this person keeps calling these numbers.
Hello.
Hi. Is this the Kazanu residence?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Do you or does anyone in your family patronize the Dixieland drugstore?
I'm a busy man. What are you selling?
Nothing.
Good. Goodbye.
Police? Police? You're police.
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
What are your specials?
2 weeks in India for 2,000 rupees.
Well, that's certainly special.
Uh-huh. Is there something else I can help you with?
How much for a trip to the Caribbean?
Well, Our least expensive trip is 4 days, 3 nights in St. Croix for $1,250. Of course, we have much nicer packages available.
I'm sure your packages are astonishing, but that's out of my league.
Is there something else I can help you with?
I've always wanted to visit Anderson, Indiana.
I'm so sorry, but you can't get there from here.
Can you just get me out of here, please?
I'd be happy to send you anywhere, sir, but I need a destination.
Sorry, wrong number.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Can I just, like, stay on the phone without it doing that?
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Of course it has been.
Hello? Robert?
No, it's not Robert.
Then get off the phone.
Look, this is supposed to be a new number. You got many numbers, lady? Probably.
Allô? Qu'est ce là?
You got 3 numbers
Gabriel?
too, dude?
Gabriel? Je sais pas.
Wrong.
Quel?
Idiot. Just be Robert. Need you to be Robert, man. Come on. Oh, that's the dog place. Okay, so yeah, we can't call them again, I guess.
Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording.
This is a recording. Blah, 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 blah. Be Robert, man. Be Robert. Attune with your Robert self.
Lanny's Pizza. May I take... Shit.
Alright. I want a pizza, though. Tell him it's not a wrong number. You want pizza. Oh, wait, you don't have money. I forgot.
Lanny's Pizza. Jeez.
Oh. Nice. So you're, like, pretty much finished. Pretty much.
Does not...
Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording.
Mem? I can't remember old phones. I mean, I can, but I can't.
Hello?
Hi. Sorry to bother you again, but I was wondering if you know anything about voodoo?
I don't believe this. Buzz off, guy.
Buzz off, guy. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you did buy a pack. Buzz off, guy. Oh, now we got Aunt call that other number. Alright, this is gonna be a big number. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
I'm looking for Wolfgang Ritter.
Ja, einen Moment.
Yeah, is this Gabriel on the phone?
This is Gabriel Knight. Why are you calling me, Mr. Ritter?
I have been having premonitions of great danger for you, Gabriel. You must leave New Orleans this very day.
What the hell are you talking about?
It is hard to explain on the phone. I have had senses, feelings about you. It took me a long time to have you tracked down. I had a sense that Heinz had a grandson, but until these dreams started, I did not know if I should contact you.
You say you're related to my grandfather?
Yes, Heinz was my brother. There is much about the family that you should know, Gabriel. Come to Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. It is our family home. I will tell you everything when you come. You must come immediately. You are in great danger there.
Look, I appreciate the family spirit and all, but frankly I don't know you from Adam, and I'm not going to fly off to Germany even if I could afford it.
Gabriel, please. If you won't listen, at least let me send you something. It is a journal from one of your ancestors. Promise me you will read it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty busy.
Please, Gabriel, you are the last of our line. I am too old to carry on. You are our last hope. please, for your family, read the journal.
All right, I'll look at it.
Good. Now be careful and come to me as soon as you can.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Well, I have a lot of German ancestry in my family. That's why I like to at some point like research it.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Have fun.
Yeah. So we want to go back to Jackson Square. It's funny they got a live action thing here, but that's pretty much it for this one. Kind of weird. In my opinion, but whatever. But this is such a good series. She wanted to do more, but you had to have the whole backing or whatever. So maybe it did. I mean, back then, I'm very sure it probably did. And the actor. I mean, you gotta pay the actor too.
Oh, it's only you. Man, I have been jumpy all day. That pattern of yours really freaked me out for some reason. There's just something creepy.
You finished it?
Yeah, and you're welcome to it. Here.
Wow, this is great.
Uh-huh. Just don't, like, blow up the planet with it or something, okay?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, forget it. I'm probably just being stupid. Do your thing with it, and good luck.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna blow up stuff with it, but thank you. Oh, look, is that, oh gosh, what is it, Joe Dirt? Is that Joe Dirt there?
Gabriel
Joe Dirt. Look like Joe Dirt. Oh, there's a fortune teller here? What the heck?
Madame Lorelei, the fortune teller, is garbed in a belly dancer's outfit and wears a boa around her neck.
Oh,
a real boa.
Oh boy, was she staying around here with a real boa? Okay, lady.
That's a nice snake you have there.
I could say the same of you.
Well, I know where I got mine. Where'd you get yours?
That's personal. Come on, boys. Hoopla!
Why do that? Why do...
Wait, what? Where? Okay, whatever. I didn't see her drop nothing, but I could be. Did I see her drop anything? Because I sure didn't see nothing.
Thanks, boys.
Where? I didn't even pick up anything.
Madame Lorelei seems less approachable when she's behind that booth. Gabriel doesn't...
Okay, I have no idea.
How about a reading?
The prices are listed on the sign.
They seem a little steep.
Well, I sometimes do my intimate friends for nothing. But I am a businesswoman.
I'm sure you are. How's business?
How's business? I have no time for such dull conversation, darling.
Could you just do a short reading for an intimate friend?
Darling, you toy with me. if I thought you were serious. But no, I must stay firm.
I'd really like to know more about that snake.
Sorry, sweetie, but I don't discuss Elvis with anyone.
Elvis? No, she drops.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park.
Not a bad idea. Ooh, baby, I love the way you move.
Madame Lorelei winks knowingly at Gabriel and twitches her hip.
Yep, she wants me.
No, she don't. Oh my gosh. Let's not. No, let's not. No. Every girl wants you, apparently.
Thanks, boys.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that. Gabriel.
Well, why can't I? Thank you, man. Please. Let's look at her veil.
Gabriel examines the veil with a magnifying glass. That sequin looks a little strange. Why, it's a snake scale.
We're gonna have to use... What is this anyway? What is that?
The jar contains frou-frou hair gel.
Oh, that's your hair gel. Frou-frou hair gel.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to remove the snake scale from the veil.
Okay, let's look at the new scale.
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the fortune teller. The iridescent scale is hued olive green. It doesn't seem to match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Okay, well, we're gonna return, Oh.
I think this veil belongs to you.
Huh, my veil. I'm always losing those things. You have no idea. Well, darling, you're such a sweetie to return a lady's delicates, and so handsome as well.
Well,
And since you have such a clear interest in fortune-telling, let me see your hands. They look so strong. Perhaps they will make both our fortunes clear, no?
I wish something would.
Strong. Yes enough, yet so delicate and, flexible.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, good. I see a mysterious woman in your immediate future.
Madame Lorelei winks at Gabriel knowingly.
She is a dangerous one. Dark and beautiful. Ah, I see the road of your life forking. And very soon.
The blood drains from Madame Lorelei's face in an instant. Sweat beads on her upper lip.
Are you okay?
No. Oh, God. Beware! Beware!
Yeah, she's running out of there.
What is it about me lately?
You're, well, I would say it, but don't want spoils, you know? He's a stinky guy? Okay, that's not what it is, but okay. What the heck? Oh. We're gonna go back to our bookstore. He shouldn't be here, but he is anyway.
Lucy, I'm home.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Lucy, I'm home. Yeah, he says that most of the time.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Research.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I have a patent I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Gabriel Smelly,
Ugh.
yes.
You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want. But check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
Nope.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no one in...
See you later.
Have fun.
Oh shit, there you go. Yep, Pullen House. We want to go to the Dixieland drugstore.
Hi.
So, we want to give him our money we just had and be broke again.
I have $100. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's $100, sure enough. The mask, it's yours, sir.
Well, hurry up and bring me that mask, because I want to look at it. Because I'm sure the scales match that, but I could be wrong.
Here you go. Careful it don't bite you now.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright.
Don't you go forgetting your lagniappe. A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
The sign said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I wasn't thinking a man as young as you would be needing that kind of remedying. But if you's having problems with your...
Oh, that's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this. Thanks, anyway.
Of course, it ain't none of my business if you do need it.
I don't need it.
Of course you don't.
Oh, she don't. Alright, I want to look at this.
Gabriel can see that.
Darn it.
The mask. The crocodile mask is made of genuine crocodile head. It looks heavy, hot, and smelly.
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
The shop.
We need to go to the police station. PD. Why are you trying to be a lamb over there? Why are you bad over there? Why are you bad over there? Oh, you're laughing and sheep? Yeah. Okay.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Yeah, Wolf goes bad, yeah.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I see plenty of masks during Mardi Gras. Not many animals, though. Of course, there's plenty of animals underneath.
No.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Marie who? Is she the one that hangs out on Conti and Nash?
No. Never mind. Do you know...
I told you.
I don't know where your girlie is, okay. Can I do this button?
You son of... Give me back my badge. Now, Knight!
Wow.
Sure.
Our camel's
Thanks
mad.
for letting me borrow it.
Yeah? Well, you borrow it again in your history. about today. Glad you made it.
Yep.
It'll give you a feel for how I am in action. You know, handling suspects, that sort of thing.
I'm sure it'll be invigorating. Who is this guy anyway?
Calls himself Crash. He's been an informant for us before, mostly helping us bust small-time pimps and dealers trying to break into the territory. Well, he's been staying invisible during these murders, but we picked him up this morning to Jackson Square. Pushing coke? He knows something. Call it detective's instinct.
Detective's instinct. Got it.
All right, Crash. I want to hear about these murders. You been present at the
Oh,
so-called
nice.
voodoo ritual?
I don't know nothing. I told you.
Come on now, you can tell me. Do you know anyone who's been to these rituals?
Look, I can't say nothing. You gotta let me go, man.
Now, you relax. No one knows you're here. The men who picked you up were plainclothesmen.
Plain clothes, like you could fool them. They know I'm here. They've got ears all over the city. They know everything.
Now, who are they, Crash? Are they the ones doing the murders?
Let me go.
If you're so worried about being detained, start talking. Now, you tell me what I want to hear, and maybe I can get you in the witness protection program.
It won't matter. Those kind of people they are.
Earn it.
Witness protection? Are you crazy? Don't make me laugh. Jesus, just let me out of here.
Oh, come on. Who's behind these murders, Crash? Why are the victims all members of the underworld?
By now they know I'm here.
No, don't you buy anymore. I'm not going to tell you what other packs.
Well, if I can send a message.
But you don't go
Tell
and
him
buy
I
it.
didn't say nothing.
Christ, he's
Don't need to be
freaking
spending money,
useless.
lamb.
Take him back to detaining, would you, Tony?
Piss disc, and I'm spinning. Not gonna tell you.
I tell you, times like this, I'd kill for true serum and damn.
Actually, the government, the FBI apparently
Can I
has
quote
Truth
you on that?
Serum.
Huh? Hell no.
Well,
Damn.
I have the
You're
links
only
to
keeping
those,
for
but I'm not
24
giving them
hours.
to you.
Tomorrow morning, I might have to let him go.
You're just not getting
Sorry
them.
it wasn't more exciting. For the book, I mean. Maybe you can punch it up some. You know, what do they call that? Fiction. That's it.
It
Well,
certainly is.
We'll see about it.
I'll see what I can do.
We'll see. I don't want you spending more money, Lamb. I just said so. Stop it. We got 124. Let's see if we can
Not
talk.
even the police department.
Anything else new?
Just work. Sorry I don't have more.
Okay, same crap.
Can I ask you about your...
Animal masks.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal
Oh,
masks? You mean like those Halloween
I don't
masks
know.
they sometimes use in robberies?
I don't
trying to
think
keep
so.
you from spending money,
More
lady.
like real animals.
Never ran across anything like that.
But I know there's one that's for $9.99. They give you like 53,000 something gems, which is not a bad deal in my opinion. But
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? You mean like those Halloween masks they sometimes use in robberies?
which probably it would have been the better one for you to
More
get.
like real animals.
So you could probably
Never
get
ran across anything
Castle
like that.
14 in no time with those gems. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, knock on wood.
Do you know any...
Is she that redheaded chick that works at Freddy's?
No.
No.
Then I don't know her.
Do you know...
I told...
I don't know. Okay.
Do you have any idea?
Hell no. Is that French? My mother spoke it, but I always had a hard enough time just speaking English.
True enough.
Yeah, you did, man.
Do you have any...
Hell.
True enough. What can you tell...
I told you.
Okay.
What do you...
What else do you want to know?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Sure.
What can you...
I'm too...
Okay.
Do you know...
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like them.
Do you know...
The only...
What can you tell...
That's coming up, isn't it? We get some occasional weirdness in the quarter, but nothing much. Used to have a lot of strange things happen, though, or so I hear.
What?
I don't know much except what I already told you.
But yeah, hit me up afterwards and I'll let you know, see what they look like and what you get from them.
Have you?
Not since.
Okay.
What's the state of?
It sure as hell ain't going well. There's a lot of brakes being applied in different areas of the investigation. We're getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens.
They're people nobody would miss, I
I was hoping to get
guess.
more out of Crash, but he's scared shitless. We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
What's this?
I told you.
Going for shit.
Tell me.
What?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing. You're dumb. Well, let's get out of here.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good one.
I'm still trying to catch the Mark Hamill voice. It's very hard to try to catch it with that detective mostly. Yeah, you really can't. Like, I'm trying to picture it, but you just can't hear it. Go back to St. Louis Cemetery. Or some of them St. Louis. What? Alright, so we want to go. Yeah. Kind of weird.
What's weird?
I can't hear, hold on, let me talk to this guy. Oh, he's moving. Where are you going, dude? I'm gonna go that way, too. Or what? No! We mean we can't hear Mark Hamill's voice, is what we're talking about. So you can hear Mark Hamill's voice? Okay. Weirdness.
Too quiet?
No, it just, we can't hear the accent in the detective.
Oh.
What we're talking about. No.
Hello there. Got a sec?
What you need, boy?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead.
He's not doing any kind of laughing here.
No hurry.
He's not?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I don't know what you talking about.
It does? Okay.
Looks like him.
Oh, it looks like Mark Hamill, apparently? Okay.
Do you know any?
I don't know what you...
Well, back in 93, I mean, I don't know. Another Mark Hamill? Okay. Short says he can hear it, apparently. Oh, now you don't. Oh, yeah, because you're playing a different game. Can I go over here? What's going on? Oh no, I'm stuck on him. Oh my gosh, I was stuck on him. I was scared for a minute. Okay, let's do this. Where's the save button? I was scared.
Make sure you save.
Yeah, because I was stuck on him. I know, I need to do that. I need to put up a save redemption thingy. I don't know. Oh, what was she doing in there?
Malia.
Mr. Knight, what are you doing here?
My family's tomb is here.
Mine too.
I noticed.
Drop what? We might drop it.
Well, Mr. Knight, if there's nothing else.
Don't go. I need to talk to you.
Whatever for.
Drop her out.
Stop thinking about
her out
you.
cold.
I've been in your thoughts too. I can see it in your eyes.
Mr. Knight, you don't know anything about me. I'm not in a position to get involved.
I've said that a million times myself, but this is different. I think we both know we can't fight it. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this.
I have so many obligations. My family is very traditional. You wouldn't understand.
Hey, I love tradition. I've seen Fiddler on the Roof 100 times.
This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight. We live in different worlds.
This game
Look,
sounds like a 70s
I know
movie.
you've got more money than God. Do you think I care? Do you think that's why I'm saying this?
No, I don't.
Why don't you come see my world? I have a little
Come
bookshop
see
at
my
St. George's
world?
on Bourbon.
Okay.
I know.
Was this Aladdin now or
See,
something?
I knew it. You're crazy about me, too. Come back tonight. Please. My world isn't so bad.
I'm sorry, but there's no place for someone like you in my life. Not now, not ever.
No.
Damn it.
Why don't you, like, you're weird. Just go away. Just go away, man. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Cheese what? Cheese sounds good. Where is the... The Orleans map? Oh, Tulane University. We're gonna go there next. Shh, we're going to a lecture. Be quiet.
It looks like the lecture is just starting. Gabriel decides to
A lot.
retard
It's
the
gonna be
session.
another stream.
Voodoo is the tribal religion of Africa.
And I'll have to figure out what game we play after that,
actually a banner
because...
heading under which resides an entire body of distinct tribal belief systems. The word voodoo may sound familiar to
Brian,
you.
get that away
What is
from my
known in the
head.
States as voodoo is actually an amalgamation of African religious systems, voodoo, and European religions, primarily Catholicism. All of the subcults of African voodoo have certain things in common. The most important is the worship of a pantheon of spirits instead of the single deity that the Christian and Muslim
I
systems
don't
have.
know if I have that
Some of
one,
these
but if I
spirits
do,
are
yes.
elementals.
We will get
Some
around
relate
to that
to specific
eventually.
tasks
We'll
or
get...
places.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
Some
Wait, I
represent
think I do.
important
I think
tribal
I did.
leaders who have
GOG had it on,
This
has it for
spirit
free, I
worship is
think.
what makes voodoo so easily
But yes,
adaptable.
I am planning
those
to do
spirits, it's no
all
problem to add a
a
few
point
more.
and click games. So we
Say,
got
for example,
point and click
the
games
Virgin
that you
Mary.
want to
At the height
gift.
of tribal Africa, warfare was common.
You don't have to.
One tribe would conquer another.
But if there's a game that you
Loa,
want to gift
important in the conqueror's
that's
tribal system, would be adopted
not
readily
like
into
30,
the
40,
conquered
50
tribe's
bucks
Loa
as point and
pantheon.
click that I don't
In this
have,
way, many of the voodoo cults spread and mingled throughout tribal
then
Africa.
you may do so, but it's not obligation. At some
causing
point, I will
innumerable
want to get the rest of them. Because
The
GOG
basis
has
for the voodoo
really good
religion
sales
seems to
on
be
games
as
every
old
once in a
as
while
man himself.
when I have the funding to do
It
so.
has much in common with many early pagan
But if we keep doing these sponsorships and making
tokens,
money through that,
sympathetic
then
magic,
maybe.
elemental spirits in
after,
the trees, the heavens.
Because I like to get me a new
bodies of the
chair. I have one on my Amazon
Africa is
list
believed by
for
many to be the cradle of the human
113 right now.
Some of the voodoo Loa may be as old as the Garden of Eden itself.
Oh wow,
We
Garden
still
of Eden.
can't
I know I'm
explain
talking
some of
over
the
this.
real
Sorry guys.
power of these primal religions. And note, I said primal, not primitive. There are African Bokors who baffle our scientists with their supernatural powers. Now, let's discuss the elements of voodoo.
Fascinating guy.
In voodoo, the spirits are called the Loa.
So is trolls really in WoW
During
like
a voodoo ceremony, celebrants are possessed by the Loa.
what?
This is
What
called
they weren't like?
being ridden.
Because people
The
think
human worshipper is
trolls
seen
are like
as a horse,
like
and the Loa
Jamaican in
as
WoW,
the
but I wonder
divine
if
horseman. A person being ridden by a Loa takes on the characteristics of that spirit.
because they
and
do
becomes,
worship
in
Loas,
effect,
like
merely a vessel for the more powerful entity.
what was? I think
Some of the
Vol'jin's
older
Loa was
original African Loa
raptor,
include Damballa,
and then
the great serpent god. His
there's
the
some new
mistress of
trolls as well in WoW. Or
Abenego,
came
or
later. I
Gede,
can't remember
the
what they are.
Lord of Death. Agwe, the spirit of water. Legba, spirit of the crossroads.
The Lord of Death.
And the
Papa
cruelest and
Nibu
most
or
dangerous.
Getty. Lord of Death. Okay.
Ogun Badagri, the Lord of Destruction.
Oh, I gotta get more sleep at
You,
night.
this is very important.
The tribe-specific Loa can have as much or more power as the more widely worshipped Loa. For instance,
And there's
a particular
different
tribe
Loa,
might revere highly the Loa of an ancestor who was a legendary hunter or politician. Voodoo temples are called Houndfors. Their priests, Hungan or Bokors. Their priestesses, Mama Loa. In a voodoo Houndfor, there's a ritual circle marked by a center pole called a potomitan. The ritual circle is prepared with a veve, a pattern of symbols. Each tribe's veve is slightly different, consisting of complex symbols that identify their special loa. During ritual conclaves, initiates dance under the supervision of a vokor and a mamaloa, or head priestess.
Yeah, we've got
use of
so much
totems
left.
or
We got like
animal masks
this
and
game
markings
has
was not uncommon in the original
9
African
days. We're only on
ceremonies.
day like 3.
Now, though, all but the oldest
Yeah,
sects
we are
have
almost at our
abandoned
ending
this
point
practice.
here after this section.
Ritual objects used during the
I'm gonna have to
conclaves
make me a
include the
troll in
ritual
WoW
gourd
now.
or
Why?
hasson, the
Because I
ritual
like all
knife
those
or
lower stuff.
kubasa.
That
Kubasa.
knife gives me the chills.
The ritual whip, or fouet cash,
Bringing the fruit to cash.
and the ritual coffin, or seke
I would
madule.
love to stream some WoW,
These
but I
items
know
are
there won't be a lot of
often
people that would
called
watch
for
it.
by the
so.
mamaloa for specific magical rituals. The mamaloa is the most powerful
Rosewater?
figure in any Voodoo sect. Voodoo is a truly
Yeah, I
matriarchal
would like to
system.
play that too, but
Even the
I really
Vokor
don't want
knows
you guys
his power
spending a lot of
is
money. I know like
Mamaloa
money's
is the supreme
really
woman. She
tight everywhere
butterflies.
right now.
Butterflies do.
And I
Fireflies.
really don't want you guys spending money unless you want to. Guy, you're ruining the thing, but you're snoring, man. Kick him out.
Firelight. I don't know what to say.
But if you do,
Gabriel?
just-
What?
I'd rather you
I
guys not
can't
spend a
see.
lot.
Gabriel,
Because,
get
like I said,
in.
no money's tight.
It's too small for me.
You must get in, Gabriel.
Get
It's
him what?
not mine. Too small.
Hide, Gabriel, hide.
No, no, let me out. Help.
Oh gosh.
Young man, the lecture is over.
Oh my God, sorry.
But yeah, what's the price on that one right now? That was like 20 something when I last looked at it. Yeah, he fell asleep and had a nightmare. I mean, lectures are boring. Ooh, I want to play those too. The Laraboa games?
Gabriel scans the bulletin board. Greek night at the Alpha Psi Omega frat house. It looks like it took place sometime last spring. Gabriel scans the... There's a notice for a lecture on investigative reporting techniques to be given by octogenarian Pulitzer Prize winner Laura Bo Dorian.
Really?
Unfortunately, it's weeks away. By that time, Gabriel
Maybe it's
will
on
have
sale
to have
right now.
learned on
I mean,
his
if you
own.
want to gift it,
Gabriel scans the...
Just let me know.
Need a ride to LA the last weekend in August.
I wouldn't go there if you paid me.
But I definitely want to play that game at some point.
Gabriel scans the... Work out of your home and make up to $2,000 a week in your spare time.
Oh,
Call 555-6789.
678.
I actually called them once.
Oh.
You sell cat food over the phone.
Oh, darn. I want to call them later. I'm going to put that number there.
Gabriel... Ha! We'll do algebra or biology homework for food. Gabriel scans the bulletin board. Jazz jam session every Tuesday at 7 in the music building.
Okay. Huh.
Gabriel scans the bulletin board. Haircuts for $10 a head. Perms for $20 at the Tulane Beauty School
dang.
West Campus.
Like I'd let an amateur touch these locks.
What? Like, give me the number. I'll go.
Gabriel scans the bulletin board. Greek night at the Alpha Psi Omega frat house. It looks like it took place sometime
Season 1
last
games.
spring.
I found a site that has the Season 1 games, Lamb, actually. It's a site I use to buy games.
Gabriel scans. There's a notice for Gabriel, need a ride.
I wouldn't go.
You paid me.
Work.
I actually...
So, guys, I'm gonna save here. Yeah, see, we still have much more points to get to. And then we'll go... But yeah, I know a place that still has it. They were on Steam, but for some reason Steam removed it. I can't remember the reason why. Sam and Max Season 1, they removed it for some reason. Oh, they pulled the old games due to release a remastered one. So yeah, that's why they removed it. So that's why. But I know a place that has it. But apparently they released Devil's Playhouse, which includes all the seasons and episodes and stuff. That's why they're saying it also was removed. But it's probably like 40, 50 bucks. But yeah, let's go find somebody to raid out to. And then hopefully we'll finish this next time. But I'll let you know what I have. Click. Yeah, they removed it. Is why. Let's see. Hold on. What was it? I never have a problem. I always get my games, like, quick and easy. Let's see. We have Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, what? Game about digging a hole. Got some Final Fantasy and Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. You didn't? They must have taken it off too then. Okay. Because it wasn't in stock, but I didn't have the money at the time. There might be other, like, I have other sites I use. I don't use G2A anymore because I've been screwed by sellers, so I don't use them. So what do you want? Where do we want to go? Do we want to go Vivian Knight, Shiny Death Pony, 82 Kitten, or Gavin Chun Gaming? Where do we want to go? Guys, let me know. Outro screen here. Outro music play. Sure, I saved again. Just in case. If anybody doesn't have any preference, I guess we'll. Yeah, because you stayed up. You should go into bed. Let's see. Well, I mean, Katie Kitten's having a birthday stream, so I think I'll raid out to them. I haven't raided to them in a while either. I'm gonna go wish her a happy birthday. But yes, bye guys, and I'll let you know what stuff I have. Like I have GOG and all that. But I will see you over there, guys. Oh, raid out anyway. Bye, Ed. Bye, Eds. What did you do? Did you push end or something? You just say bye. No, goodbye.